having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
So we've managed to find our way to the EA corner of a Tokyo Game Show here, and we caught up with Daniel from DICE, who's going to give us a little bit of an idea of what you're premiering here at Tokyo Game Show.
Yes, so for the first time ever, we're actually showing Operation Guillotine, which is a single-player mission. You play as a squad that is getting ready to launch an operation into Tehran. So when you first start up, you see all these massive explosions. You and your squad are running downwards from a hill to set up a mortar position. Everything is like very physical, everything is very immersive.
So the first part of the mission, or actually the entire demo that you're showing here, played through, it was very sort of scripted, tight, and you were moving along with your group. Does it open up at any point, or is that the kind of experience that you're looking for in single player?
Well, creating the single player, there are some events that are scripted, of course, but they only add depth and atmosphere to the single-player campaign. You as a player can always choose what weapon you want to do, what weapon you want to play with. You can always pick up weapons. You can always change the weapon modes. You can always, you have so many stuff you can add in. You're going to be able to drive vehicles and all that kind of stuff. So there are scripted events, yes, but those scripted events only add to the immersion and the depth of the single-player game.
Like the burning soldier coming out of the door,
for instance.
So, in terms of this mission, how would you say, is it representative of a single-player mission in the game?
Yes, there are various types of single-player missions. I mean, you've obviously seen Tank Run, which starts off very slow. You know, you're racing with your tank in the desert, and then all of a sudden enemies starting to appear. Whereas this mission starts off with a bang, and then gets a bit mellow, and then bang again. So I think those peaks and lows are very important for us in the single player. We don't really fall for gimmicks such as many explosions all at the same time. We want you to be sucked into the game. And we really do that with the type of atmosphere we're creating in single player. So there are different types of single player missions. Some of them are more mellow, some of them are really rough as this one.
So in terms of the game, about where is this taking place in the game, and what's been going on?
So the map Operation Guillotine is taking place in Tehran, and you're ready with your squad to launch an operation. You're ready to head into Iran, pretty much, to Tehran, the capital city. So you are breaching, you're moving forward to your spot to team up with another squad called Haymaker, where you're supposed to team up and go further into the city. The rest of that I can't talk about.
Is it a long way into the game, or is it an early mission, or?
I don't want to spoil anything, so can't talk about that either.
So the first thing that you showed off, Tremors, the sort of with the whole when the whole thing was shaken up, and the first gameplay that you showed off from the game. Are these related? I believe that was also somewhere in the same region of the world.
Oh yeah, it takes place in the same region. It does. So what we're doing with the single player is we're taking you from place to place to experience the story. We want you to experience the depth of the single player story. You could pretty much say that as opposed to Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3 really wants to deliver a punch in the single player. It really wants to give a more authentic tone, a more gritty tone, and a more real-life tone, a more authentic way of playing a single player game. Whereas Bad Company 2 was more these four jolly guys on a road movie with exciting adventures.
Even though it wasn't as jolly as the first Bad Company, perhaps.
Perhaps.
So in terms of you're just ready to launch like in a month or so. What's it like back at the offices in Stockholm, and is it totally frantic right now, or are you in control?
Well, of course we're in control when we're going to launch the game. I mean, everyone's really excited. We're 1 month away from launching the biggest game we've ever created. So of course there are some nerves, but we're definitely holding it steady and under control. We're going to make sure this launch is very nice for people.
99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Woo!